Good evening and welcome to William Chrisman High School in Independence. Tonight's Hy-Vee High School Game of the Week, semifinals of the 5th Annual Fog Allen Invitational. And in our first semifinal, we got Olathe North taking on Columbia Rockbridge. Hi, everybody. Kevin White, Michael Watson, and Dion Clisso broadcasting the Hy-Vee High School Game of the Week. And these teams are on a roll, Michael. Olathe North made it to the state tournament last year. Unfortunately, they ran into Wichita Heights in the first round. And, of course, in 2019, Columbia Rockbridge won a state championship, so these teams are really playing well.
Yeah, Columbia Rockbridge, we know what they can do. We've seen them around this area, and they're really well coached, so it's going to be a battle tonight.
Time now for the Hy-Vee player profile. Let's start with the point guard for the Eagles. That is Jalen Watson.
Yeah, Jalen Watson, no relation, but he can ball. Let's get it right. You saw him the other night against William Chrisman, 21 points for the guard. He is the do-it-all, the engine for Olathe North.
And a guard that can really shoot it for the Bruins is Brady Bowers.
Yeah, you called him Rex Walters. You saw what he did against Truman. A cool 33 points, can get it inside and out. A very smart player for Rockbridge.
Talked to him outside the locker room. He said he should have had 40.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Bowers and Rockbridge taking on Olathe North, the Eagles. Back with the lineups and tip. You're watching the Hy-Vee High School Game of the Week. The Game of the Week is brought to you by Hy-Vee, proud to support Kansas City High School athletics. We're at the 2022 Fog Allen Invitational here at William Chrisman High School in Independence. And let's take a look at the bracket thus far. And in the very first game of the tournament, Olathe North edging the host team, William Chrisman, by a point. Columbia Rockbridge had a tussle with Truman, but able to advance. The other teams in our semifinal will be Jeff City against Deer Creek, Oklahoma. There is Adam Ulrich, fourth-year head coach of the Eagles. He's an Olathe guy. He graduated from Olathe North in '98. Played college baseball at Mid-America Nazarene University in Olathe. His team at 1-0 on the year. And there is the legendary Jim Scanlon, 40th year as the state title in 2019, over 850 wins. And you're saying, isn't there a Scanlon here in Kansas City? There's a couple of them. There's Brennan at Oak Park, that's his son, and then his younger brother Mark is at St. Michael's. That family is combined for a lot of wins, the Scanlon basketball coaching family. Your officials for this first semifinal game: Jason Wright, Fred Lindsay, and Dennis Schaefer. Olathe North will be the visiting team on the scoreboard, and Columbia Rockbridge, the Bruins, will be the home team. They are 2-0. They beat Kirksville in their first regular season game, and they blasted Kirksville 71-36. This is a team that has two returning starters, and it should be a high-paced matchup, I would say. Olathe North likes to get up and down the floor. They are not a very big team, and they're more guard-oriented. And Columbia Rockbridge has some size, but they also have some injuries to their size. Kanan Hummel is out with a hand injury. He's one of their bigs. He goes 6'8". He's a senior. He's supposed to be back in about a month. And also Sam Kaiser, who's the cousin of Drew Locke. He's a 6'7" junior. He's out with a hip pointer and a high ankle sprain. So their big's out, but they still have another big that they bring off the bench, a 6'7" kid named Reese Minix. Of course, 2019's team I think people like the Jayhawks know that the point guard for the Jayhawks, DeJuan Harris, is from Columbia Rockbridge.
Yes, he is.
He had 7 assists last night in the win over Seton Hall. And talking to Coach Scanlon, who's a graduate of the University of Missouri, he says, with my guy at the point, I can even watch the Jayhawks. I like watching the Jayhawks play. So that's with DeJuan Harris. There's your lineups. Porter, the star running back, the Parrish twins, Love and Watson on the floor for the Olathe North Eagles. And you got Hajicek and Bowers as the 2 returning starters for the Bruins. Eagles got 21 from Watson, 9 each from Josh Parrish and Cameron Love. And Bowers had 33. Though in talking to him in the hallway, he said I had 34 and I should have had well over 40. So we shortchanged him a bit, but
I like that. I like that attitude.
He's got a good attitude. He's looking at Maryville as a college. He said, my grandfather played at Murray State. I may be looking at them, the Racers. And my favorite NBA player is Devin Booker. Phoenix Suns and Bruins out of Columbia Rockbridge will run the first set. Man-to-man defense employed by Olathe North.
Yeah, Olathe North is full of guards, so Columbia Rockbridge definitely has a size advantage down low, and you see it right there.
That is Brady Davison, who's a football quarterback for the Bruins. With a easy bank off the glass. And a good start for the Bruins. And 2-0. Winners over Truman in the first round, and they beat Kirksville in a regular season game. Ball thrown away, turnover by the Eagles.
And both teams willing to push the tempo. You see it early.
Baseline jumper off the mark by Muhikwa, the kid from the Congo. He was born in the Congo, moved to the United States when he was 1 year old. He is a sophomore guard. He had 12 in their first round ball game, the win over Truman.
And not a lot of size for Olathe North. Guys, Eli Madden coming off the bench, but they move well, understanding their advantages is to be quick down the floor.
Drive and kick. Here's Watson, baseline, connecting. Jalen Watson.
The lost art of the pull-up jump shot right there. You got to have that in your repertoire when you're 5'7", 5'8".
And if you're familiar with Olathe North's football program, a lot of these football guys are on the basketball team. Parrish twins, T.J. Porter, Alex Gunderson. Shot off the mark by Muhikwa. Outlet ahead to Watson, leaning up a jumper. It's up and good.
Well, you got to love what you see from Watson early on. Getting out on the break, jumping into the body of the defender and able to finish.
Watson, only a sophomore. Love, a freshman. They're very good. Now the steal by Watson. Love is a 6'3" freshman. Played inside to Parrish. And misses from point blank. Give it back to the Bruins. And another steal. Watson stealing it back for Olathe North. Jalen attacking the left side. Goes reverse.
Oh, my God.
And makes it look easy on a circus shot. Jalen Watson now with 6.
That may be the shot of the year already. I don't know if we're going to see another one like that.
It's the first game, Michael.
It doesn't matter. Maybe the shot of the year already. And he tried to do it. He didn't just kind of fall into it. He purposely went back.
He really made it look easy, actually. Pass inside. Stolen by Josh Parrish, who had 5 interceptions on the football field. Rejected. Another rejection by Davison. And now the Eagles reset it up with Jason Parrish. Now it's T.J. Roberts. Turn around in the paint. And can't connect.
This is the 6' and under club right here for Olathe North.
TJ Porter, I beg your pardon, the football star. And the shot is rejected there by Parrish. That is Josh Parrish, the 5'10 senior, twin of Jason, and the defense very effective now for the Eagles.
Well, we've seen 3 early steals from Olathe North, and right there, the nice block on the drive.
And the shot off the mark on the 3 by Mohikwa. And the Eagles send it to their freshman Love. And he cuts across the lane and puts it softly in.
That was a nice Euro step by Love, and we see already what Olathe North wants to do. They understand that they have an advantage pushing that ball up the floor. Another near steal, 3 so far in the first quarter.
Backcourt, we got Watson as a sophomore, and you got Love as a freshman. And now we're going to see some of the size come in as here comes Minix, the sophomore at 6'7". Let's check in with our sideline reporter. Here's Dion Clisso here tonight.
Well, guys, I tell you, the big thing that jumps off the page at me is just the speed and the hand activity of Olathe North. They are really doing a great job of just getting in the lane and making things happen.
Bowers for 3, partially blocked. Minix got the air ball and drew the foul. And will shoot free throws. Reese Minix, 6'7". And Porter got the foul for Olathe North, and now you see the big guy at 6'7" toying the free throw stripe. Once again, they have 2 6'7", 6'8" players out with injury, Kaiser and Hummel. Hope to be back soon.
You got Reese Minix at the line for Rockbridge. He's a 6'7", only a sophomore for Rockbridge, and that size advantage. Let's see how Olathe North continues to go right at the bigs for Rockbridge.
Devin Richard is checked in, the senior guard. So the #1 golfer on the Bruins golf team in the spring. Parrish off balance. Richard. Rebound in the outlet. Pajacek, one of 3 brothers to play for the Bruins. As Bowers missing, and a rebound taken inside. Alex Gunderson brings the football mentality to the basketball floor as one of the state's leading tacklers, leading tackler for Olathe North.
I mean, look at the guns on Gunderson. You see what I did there, Kevin? You like that? No? Too early?
Yeah, it's the first game, Michael. You've already given us the shot of the year, and
I missed you, man.
Well, you're all skinny now. Now I feel like I'm going to have to get in the gym and lean up after I see you. And you're all ripped here next to me. Like a slob sitting next to you. As Watson having a great first quarter. He's got 8.
I love the IQ of him right on that last shot. You see, he had opportunity to shoot the 3, but a rhythm shooter right here just coming and taking the cookies. The left-hand dime.
Yeah, that's his 3rd steal. And we get a timeout by the Bruins as the defense transitioning into the offense. And Malachi Bonds will get the assist here from Watson.
Man, just took the space away from the ball handler and took his cookies. There's the guns on Gunderson right there. Good shot by the camera crew. And Olathe North out early 12-3.
Well, it's been their defense and their quickness, their hands in the passing lanes. I mentioned that Jalen Watson has 3 steals, 8 points, 8 of the 12 by their sophomore point guard. And the Eagles, who went to the state tournament last year, but ended up being a 7th seed and then had to play Wichita Heights. And Heights, I thought, was maybe the best team in the entire state. As they end up winning the 6A crown as they beat Blue Valley Northwest. They were athletic. They were long. Joe Hours, Hall of Fame coach, and Blue Valley Northwest battled them. I mean, that was a close game, but Heights just too strong.
Too strong, too athletic, and sometimes you just know it when it's your year. And we kind of knew that last year when it came to Wichita Heights. But that young man right there just Jalen Watson carrying his team so far in this tournament and in this game. You got to love the defensive intensity of Olathe North. They know they don't have the height advantage, but they have the heart advantage so far.
Aiden Bruce out on the floor. So Derek Cooper has checked in. Inside, they work it to Minix, and Cooper fouls him. Minix will shoot free throws again. Went 1 out of 2 the last trip.
The nice set out of the timeout by Rockbridge.
3 minutes at the line for 2 shots.
Minix knocks that first one down. But nice size out of this kid, 6'7". Nice looking stroke from the free throw line as well.
Yeah, he's 3 for 4 foul shooting. 12-5 ball game. Olathe North the lead in the basketball. Watson has 8 of the 12. He handles out front. This is Cooper with the blue shoes. Letting go on a 3. Rebound on the deck. Pulled down by Hajicek. And
every basketball team needs a football
did he dribble
player.
the ball out of bounds?
Yeah, out of bounds.
All right.
Stepped out of bounds down there.
Yeah, he tried to take it from the baseline, got a sneaker on the inline, and Eagles will have it. Aiden Bruce is Arlen Bruce's little brother. Now the steal. Hajicek in the passing lane, and he is fouled by Bonds. No basket, foul on the floor. So Bonds took the foul, avoided the shot. Ball at the baseline now for the Bruins. Trailing late stages of the first quarter. Coach Ulrich, longtime assistant, 7 years under Jeff Walton before he took over the program. Very enthusiastic guy. Brings a lot of positive energy for the Eagles. So they got a taste of state. They want to get back there this year. They feel like they'll be playing their best basketball toward the end of the season, but didn't want to commit on who's the favorite in the Sunflower League this year. As he said, it's pretty much wide open. You hear a lot of coaches saying that. Let's get some games under the team's belt before we see how things will go in the Sunflower. Here's Bowers, and he is fouled. We went with a right-handed hook shot, and it was Ayub Lamrani, the senior, with the foul. Gunderson was there, but I think it was Ayub with the foul. One thing about these early games, Michael, everybody and the JV going to play in these games. Every time you look out on the floor, there's going to be like 20 guys playing from both rosters.
Well, still trying to figure it out early in the year.
Everybody getting a little playing time. We haven't got to the set rotation yet. As Bowers is a good foul shooter, can't connect on the first. All-conference player last year, averaged 13 points per game last year. It's his first points of the game. Here's Bonds, Gunderson, and Hajicek knocked it out. And the Eagles will keep on the side.
You see Rockbridge actually showing a little full court pressure against Olathe North. Let's see how that works out, especially with the speed that Olathe North possesses.
Give and go. Bruce. Arlen Bruce is a wide receiver at the University of Iowa. He's a quarterback. Played for the Eagles. Bonds 3-0. Hajicek the rebound and the dribble push. Bowers. Shot up and good. Foul on the floor. Basket will not count.
Yeah, they don't have that continuation in high school basketball. That's one of the things that I would actually like to see, along with a shot clock.
And once again, the hockey rotation of players that you see in the early season games. And Watson, the leading scorer in the ball game, back on the floor. Also has the 3 steals. Eagles lead at 6. It was been as high as 9 here in the first quarter. Player stumbling. Josh hits the deck. Eagles run the other way. And the Eagles turn it over as TJ Porter shows good hands. Rushed for 1,200 yards and 14 touchdowns as the star running back. One of the more underrated players in the city. Just quietly put up real solid numbers for Coach McCartney and the Eagles. 8-2. Eliminated in the second round of the playoffs by Blue Valley West. Frustrating year as they were the #1 seed. Bowers from downtown.
Nice set, nice screen. And Bowers, great job of knocking that one down. We see what he can do.
6-0 run. Here's Porter. Answering back, TJ Porter for 3.
Well, hand down, man down, and TJ Porter able to knock that one down from the corner.
And Bowers trapped, finding Minix. They'll reset up the offense. Under a minute to play in your first quarter. First semifinal of the 5th annual Fog Allen Invitational. Hajusek the drive, the bank. Parrish the rebound and the push. And he finds his twin brother for a layup. Parrish to Parrish. Josh and Jason. And shot at the buzzer to end the quarter off the mark. But we've seen some exciting plays and some circus shots here in the first quarter as the Eagles lead it 17-9 in the Fog Allen. Eagles lead it 17-9 as we begin playing the second quarter. Let's check in with Dion.
Well, guys, the one thing that I see is just the activity and the quickness of Olathe North really bothering Rockbridge, and Rockbridge is not able to get their big men involved, and they've got to hit some shots maybe from the outside to open things up inside.
The football guys making a difference on the hardwood basketball floor as there's the leading scorer in the game. Watson with that tremendous, just kind of threw it over his head shot off the glass. He has 8 points to lead the scoring cause for Olathe North. And Bowers with a 3-pointer has 4 to lead the Bruins. Eagles on the attack. And Watson lining up at 3. Back irons it. And the rebound taken in by Will Priest, the 6'3 freshman. As he starts the quarter for the Bruins. Priest, Bowers, Richard, Minix, and Hajusek. And the home whites. They are the home team, the team from Columbia, Missouri, Rockbridge High School.
Well, Olathe North is so scrappy. They know their strength, and especially on the defensive end.
They play man defense. And Parrish got the rebound, laying on his back. Comes Love up the floor. Love, a little stop and go, and off the glass. The freshman does not look like a freshman to me, Michael.
No.
This guy looks very poised out there.
He really does, and has to play almost a 5 for this Olathe North team at his size, but he's definitely a guard. You can see it on the offensive end.
Eagles out there. Their original starting 5. Porter, the Parrish twins, Love and Watson. They're in the gray visiting uniforms. Hajusek putting it on the floor. The runner is long. Watson, the rebound and the run out. Back to Porter for downtown 3. His second of the first half, TJ Porter.
Well, you got to love the assist from Watson as well. Drawing the defense in the lane and then kicking it out. Porter setting his feet, knocking it down.
Watson piling up the steals, piling up the assists, and is the game's leading scorer. So Point guard for the Eagles looking good. And now Porter the steal.
Man, they are so active on the defensive end.
And Porter the assist to Love. And we will get a timeout by the Bruins as the Eagles have raced to a 15-point early second quarter lead. And Michael, you mentioned it, it's been their quick hands on defense.
They have the clamps out so far in this first half against Rockbridge. They are really pounding the ball on ball defensively. You don't really see that a lot in high school basketball, but their ability to cause havoc and cause turnovers that's leading to easy buckets on the other end. Let's take a look so far tonight at this Olathe North defense. Here's Watson, just give me those cookies with the left-handed assist for the easy bucket, and that's been early and often for Olathe North. Another steal by Watson, and this one is the shot of the year for the first game of the season, calling it right now. The Parrish twins have been playing very well. Also, you see them with a steal, and here's Love on the defensive end. Parrish with the steal and the kick ahead to Love, the freshman, doing it all for Olathe North.
Yeah, he has 2 threes. Watson has 8 points. A handful of assists, a handful of steals. And all of a sudden, it's ballooned to a 15-point lead after they led it in the first quarter by as many as 9. And now let's see. Coach Scanlon's coached a few ball games, Michael. I'm sure he's not panicking. His son with him there on the sidelines. The beard there is Blair, longtime assistant. So
not panicking, but man, they're taking some body blows and chin shots so far this first half. Wow.
Another steal.
Put it down, young fella.
And the freshman trying to go up for a dunk is blocked by Davison from behind. And the Eagles have it at the baseline, so.
Well, we saw the dunk steps, Kevin. You see him?
Yep, he's measuring them right there.
He was trying to go get him one on TV. I see you, young fella.
Davison says, I don't think so, as he got the block from behind. Eagles to play in. Watson from the baseline. Here's Porter, another 3. In and out. That was halfway down as Bowers gets the rebound.
I love Parrish on the board. So undersized, but he's playing so big down there on the block, trying to front the post.
And Davison the catch and the cut. And it goes through the hands and back to Olathe North. And back goes T.J. Porter. Handing off to Parrish. Josh Parrish, his first bucket of the game. Nice assist, T.J. Porter.
Man, the athleticism.
Reach-in foul coming up on Olathe North.
Let's take a look at that last play. Porter. Parrish tracks it down, kicks it ahead to Porter. But watch this up and under against 2 defenders. And just drops it off smooth, kind of silky-like to Parrish for the bucket.
Last foul was on Watson. That is his first. Bowers lining up a 3. You betcha. Don't let this guy get hot. He will light you up. He's got 7 here in the first half. His second 3.
That was nice off the screen from Brady Buckets with the 3.
Ball was tipped by the Bruins. Olathe North keeps. It's Love out there with Watson. And Jalen Watson. Boy, that rim loves him down there.
Shooter's roll, but I love the fact that he just want to get to his spot and raise up. That is something you don't even see on the pro level anymore. And this kid is only a sophomore.
In and out, Bowers. When you look at this North lineup, the biggest guy on the floor is 6'3". That's Love, the freshman. This is a small, quick, athletic lineup. Getting it done here in the 5th annual Fog Allen Invitationals. Now, their coach yelling to him. You see all the eyes look to the left. And Watson out to Love. He's their only big guy.
And he's not even a big.
No, he's not the biggest guy. As Parrish gets his twin brother's rebound. Watson, so smooth, fade and fire on a three. You betcha. Jalen Watson now with 13 game-high points.
Hey, this kid is the truth. I mean, it makes sense. He's a Watson, so he's going to go get his buckets.
We've already established
Did I say that
no relation.
before?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. It's my little cousin now.
All right.
He's balling.
And now a carry is called. Turnover Bruins. That's Quinn Bailey, a junior guard off the bench, into the game and gives it back to Olathe North. Well, Watson at 21 in the first game. The win over William Chrisman in the 1 o'clock afternoon affair. Now to a fast start in this one. The sophomore working against some pressure. 2-1-2 is Gunderson back in. Here's Josh Parrish. Watson down low, and Bruce was calling for the ball, and I think in his calling he was going down and the ball sailed over his head. He was jumping, trying to get the attention of Watson there, and just out of sync.
That's
communications.
Something they've done well so far tonight is take care of the basketball on offensive end for Olathe North. They've been the one causing turnover. Here's another unforced turnover for Rockbridge.
That is Connor Rollwing, who's got the quizzical look on his face, like what happened there. This Eagles defense is for real. I was told they had very quick hands, very athletic. Josh Parrish will stand at 5'10 and guard guys 6'5 out there, and that's what he's been doing. And the really only size they have is the freshman Love at 6'3.
Ooh,
Bruce.
Nice.
Out to Josh Parrish. Josh out of Bruce, and a reach-in foul on Bailey. Bailey's first foul is.
You got to love the unselfish play from Olathe North. I mean, they keep the ball moving on the offensive end. It doesn't stick unless it's going to be a shot attempt for Olathe North.
Watson lobbing to Gunderson. Gunderson can't hit. Parrish, no. How about Parrish at 5'10", right around the rim? He's so athletic. Now he gets the steal back, and he attacks again and puts it up and in. Josh Parrish.
Oh, man, the motor in these kids is unbelievable.
These guys, these Parrish twins, they're D1 football prospects, but I know what the scouts are thinking. They're not big enough. But, I mean, these guys, they won practically, the brothers by themselves won the state track meet for Olathe North. As here's the outlet to Bruce, and Bruce can't handle it at the baseline. Now listen to this, Michael. Josh Parrish won the 110 high hurdles and the long jump, and his twin brother won the 300 hurdles. So that's a lot of points right there. As Olathe North won the state 6A track state title, and you can watch his brother tomorrow for K-State. In the Big 12 championship down in Fort Worth against TCU. That is Jacob, who plays football at K-State. Number 10, he'll be out there for the Wildcats. Another steal by the Eagles. This one by Logan.
And that was like a football cornerback putting his hand out on a fade route, able to draw that steal. But you know who they remind me of?
Who's that?
A young man who plays at the University of Michigan right now, who used to watch and call his games at Park.
Ronnie Bell?
Ronnie Bell.
Yep.
That's who they remind me of. They have that kind of motor, that kind of athleticism.
Ronnie, a little more of a scorer, though. I mean, Ronnie could put in 25 with a blink of an eye. And remember that night he and Ochai Obaji went head-to-head? I think Ronnie got the best of Ochai
I think
that
Ronnie
night.
has the best dunk we've probably seen on Spectrum Sports off that bounce to the alley-oop.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, come on now.
I mean, athleticism-wise, I agree with you. Scoring-wise, Ronnie Bell could really fill it up. As Parrish will have another free throw coming. These guys, athletically, and they have another brother that wrestled at Nebraska, Javon. So, look, I mean, a family, I mean, you got all these guys. These Division I schools are seeing smaller-bodied guys. And I know Wichita State has talked to them about track because they're very good athletically track-wise, and maybe they want to go with the track route. But I have a feeling Coach Kleinman and the Wildcats of K-State might be looking at these. They got one brother there, and these guys are so athletic and fast.
Yeah, they can play any position. I mean, they can slot receiver. They can
both had 5 interceptions.
Corner, yeah.
And Josh, who just left the ball game, had 2 pick sixes. So of his 5 interceptions, he took 2 to the house. He was a very good wide receiver. I mean, you couldn't tackle him in a phone booth. I mean, he was that quick in the space. And now Gunderson trying to get the tie up. And he does get the travel. And there he is, Alex Gunderson, the senior linebacker. Over 100 tackles for the Eagles. As we get a timeout on the floor.
Let's take a look at it right here. You see him. He gets tied up beneath, and Gunderson's hand is on the ball. They probably could have caught a jump ball instead of a travel. But Gunderson is loving it. Anytime he gets to have contact as a football player, you know he is relishing those moments.
His brother is on the JV, Nate. His dad is Joe Gunderson, the former Olathe North baseball coach and now administrator at Olathe Northwest. And this was a Buchanan semifinalist. Melvin Laster won the Buchanan Award back-to-back. We should check in with Dion with all the awards going on. And big week next week for the Simone.
Who's going to win that?
Talk to Dion.
Dion's going to know? So
Dion,
give us the scoop.
He ain't going to let us know. He knows.
He can give us the scoop, though. He can give us clues. Yeah, give us some clues, Dion Clisso.
Well, nobody's listening, right?
Nobody's listening.
Nobody's watching.
All right.
It's going to be one of the 4 guys who are finalists.
Okay.
I'll tell you that much.
That's the scoop, right? You heard it
really,
here first.
really talented guy.
Yeah.
All 4 of them are really good. It's been a great week of awards, though, no doubt.
Yeah. The A's getting coppage the Otis Taylor Award. Montana going to Armstrong, the quarterback for the Stags. And Harold DeFock, and he is a linebacker from Center High School.
3 seconds.
And here we go. Beat the buzzer, and no by Malachi Bonds, but a tremendous first half by the Eagles as their defense, and they are led by their star Jalen Watson, scoring 13 first half points, and they've got a big lead at 34-12 as Dion talks to Coach Ulrich of Olathe North.
Coach Ulrich, really first half, great active defense, aggressive on the offensive end, and still able to bang down some three-point shots. You got to feel pretty good about that effort.
Yeah, we're shooting the basketball well, but we're doing the things that we do well to give us a chance to compete. That's play hard, play good defense. We're into the game. We know we're playing a really well-coached team, talented team. We expect and anticipate them to make a run in the second half. We'll need to be ready and play our best 16 here to hang on. So,
thanks a lot.
Yeah, thanks, Dion.
All right, we are at halftime. First semifinal of the 5th annual Fog Allen Invitational. Hy-Vee at the half coming up next. Ready for the start of the third quarter. First semifinal of the Fog Allen Invitational. Kevin White, Michael Watson, Dion Clisso, our entire Spectrum Sports crew in Independence, Missouri, down the Miracle Mile. And William Chrisman High School, not familiar, Fog Allen went to high school at William Chrisman. That's a fact a lot of people don't really know. That's why the Invitational is named the way it is, as now they get a foul early on by Watson. That'll be his second.
I thought that was good by Watson on that defensive block right there, but they got him on his wrist a little bit.
Muhikwe, the sophomore, will shoot 2. Young man was born in the Congo. Moved to the United States when he was 1. And he wrote this pronunciation down for me, and I'm still probably butchering it. Muhikwa. Eagles with their lineup of Porter, the Parrish twins, Love, and Watson. Original starting five on the floor. Muhikwa, Davidson, Hajicek, Bowers, and May. Columbia Rockbridge, the home team, in white. Here's TJ, nice ball fake, and layup is good.
Oh my goodness, what body control by TJ. Coming through, getting the defense in the air, and then finishing nicely with the left-handed layup.
Star running back has 8. And the 3 off the mark. That is Richard. On the floor. And now Watson way downtown. Nothing but the bottom of the well. 16 game high for the sophomore point.
Yo, he is not playing with these boys out here tonight. He's playing on another level. Check out Watson with this last time on the floor. He's about 28 feet out. Defender goes under, he knocks it down. He's feeling it. 16 points so far tonight.
Somebody take that kid's pulse. It is, I mean, his heart's just barely moving out there. He's so calm.
You can tell that the game is playing at a different speed for that kid.
And illegal screen on Columbia Rockbridge. I think Davison set the illegal and give it back to Olathe North.
And you see right here, you got to be set. You're watching this and you see him step into it, trying to make contact. That's on the offensive man and the defensive man. You got to allow your teammates to set you a good screen, and you got to be patient when you're going around it.
Cam Love has his pass deflected out. Eagles keep at the baseline. Eagles won 11 games last year, but got into the state tournament. First time since 2019. They returned 3 starters. They want to get a better seed. Here's Watson. This guy is all over the place, Michael.
He is, my goodness.
18 game high points.
He's literally doing whatever he wants to do. Here's Love on the break.
Nice ball fake, and Davison with his second block of the night.
Get it out of here, young fella. Now, let's see if that gets them going. Good job initially on the steal. Here's Love coming down. Tries to go to the breaks, but here's Davison with the rejection.
Yeah, looks like their defensive intensity has gone up a notch. Fade and fire. Porter, Parrish got a hand on it. Bruins on a run out. Richard attacking the right side. And Jason Parrish with the rebound. Nice bounce feed to Watson. He's trying to get his feet set for a 3, but instead will set up the offense.
Yeah, look at the patience, the poise, and the IQ of Watson. Oh, my goodness.
The quickness of Porter. Now Parrish's 3, no. Rebound taken by his twin brother. Out to Love for a 3. In and out. And Josh Parrish saving it, but to the wrong team. I love the hustle by Josh. Here's Richard. Mohikwa from the outside. No. And Hajicek. An offensive rebound for the Bruins. They go back to Hajicek.
Nice.
And the assist by Mohikwa.
That's a good give and go by Mohikwa to Hajicek with the layup. And you see Rockbridge in a little 2-1-2 full court look to try to slow them down, but that's a foul out top.
Hajicek with the foul.
Take a look right here. Good give and go. Moving without the basketball for Hajicek, able to finish with the layup. It's a long way to go. You got to get some defensive stops if you're Rockbridge. Can't allow Olathe North to have their way with you on the offensive end.
Especially with this big lead. You're already in the second half. Porter, fade and fire. Parrish again gets his hand on the rebound. Now the steal back by TJ. Out to Watson, the ball fake and drive. Draws the foul bucket and the foul. Watson continues to dominate this game. A game high 20 with a chance at 21 from the foul stripe.
I mean, it is just ridiculous what Olathe North is doing And this kid right here is doing everything. Takes the contact, able to finish with the bucket. Watson is giving them that work tonight.
Well, he had 21 in the first game. He's got 21 with a lot of time left in the second game, the semifinals. Inside pass, Parrish in front, drew the foul. Again, like his aggressiveness, as he is a kid at 5'10", listed, going against some big guys, 6'5", 6'6" on the inside. He'll check out of the game now as the Eagles send in Alex Gunderson. And so I guess it's just Gunderson, and Bruce is out there as well.
And Gunderson, he has that strength down low. He's just moving him out the way.
And he gets the body foul.
Take a look at Gunderson down low. I mean, you're just moving him around. He's too strong to play with down there. And those two are having a good laugh with each other down low. I mean, you see the football player coming out on the basketball court. And you got to be strong. When you're undersized as Olathe North is, you have to be strong down low. You can't give easy position. And it looks like Rockbridge, they just got blitzed from the very beginning, and they're still trying to recover. I mean, it's difficult to prepare for a Olathe North team when they're everywhere. It seems like there's 6 or 7 players on the floor defensively.
May shot spinning off, rebounded by Gunderson of Olathe North. They lead by 29 points here in the third quarter. They led by 22 at halftime. They've expanded on an already big lead. Porter for 3, not close.
That's
wide right.
Probably the first difficult shot he probably didn't have to take that Olathe North has taken all night long, and there's a foul out top.
There's the frustration foul after the bad miss of the 3. It's a reach-in foul. And he'll check out of the game. Malachi Bonds checking in. As TJ will go to the bench area. He's had a good game. He's got 8 points, including 2 threes. And now the Bruins will throw it in from right in front of their bench area. And a whistle and a foul. No. Oh, it's on, yeah, Aiden Bruce on a hold. There was something on the floor. Somebody lost their mouthpiece. They got Bruce for a hold. Eagles now with 6 team fouls, so I want to get a 1-on-1 awarded to a team that's way behind, because that'll stop the clock and they can score with the clock not moving. Watson a reach-in foul, and there is the 17th foul, as this is a 2-shot foul. So Devin Richard, 6'1" senior guard, to shoot free throws. Watson with 3 fouls. That's really the only stat line that's really not good for this young guy tonight. Starting to get himself a little foul trouble. This is the #1 golfer in Columbia Rockbridge. Eagles will substitute with Ayub Lamrani.
And this has really been the only way, primarily, that Rockbridge has been able to score is from the free throw line when the clock is stopped, because Olathe North is everywhere defensively. I don't know how you prepare for that in practice or even scouting this team. Their quickness is almost unrivaled.
And a traveling violation on Gunderson as the trap got him.
Did y'all see Jalen Watson off the drop step almost dunk that? Oh, wow. Now, Jalen didn't play football, did he, Kevin?
Nope. That I know of. Most of these guys did. A lot of them did play football. As this shot in and out by Will Priest. And the the Eagles had it momentarily. It's stolen back. Good defense by Davison. Davison on the attack. Bucket and the foul. Brady Davison, speaking of football, is a football quarterback at Columbia Rockbridge. He'll have a chance at the three-point play.
That was a good job that time by Davison. Sweeping through, taking the contact from Gunderson, and still able to finish. And that's the first time tonight we've seen Rockbridge really be aggressive offensively and take the contact to Olathe North. They've been looking for calls and thinking of not getting them but not playing through them. That time playing through the contact. Good job in finishing.
So the bucket counts. One free throw awarded to Davison, a 6'5" sophomore. And a rebound. Ronnie has it. And Josh Parrish back in the ball game. Whip pass to the corner to Cooper. Lamrani back irons a three. Rockbridge needs a late run in the quarter, and they nail a three. Devin Richard.
That was a big shot. Good job by Richard on the break. Get into his spot, knocking it down. It's 1-2-2 press. Kind of giving Olathe North a few problems.
Foul by Hajusek, and then he rips at the ball, and that upsets Parrish. And let's see, I thought it was a three. Richard is saying, I got a three there. Let's see if the officials, they only put two up on the scoreboard. Okay, now we're being told it wasn't officially a three. It's the third three. Scoreboard is correct. 22-point lead and the basketball for Olathe North as they double up Rockbridge here in our first semifinal. Coming up next, Jeff City, Deer Creek, Oklahoma. Where's the Kansas City team? Well, you know, bringing these teams from out of town in the bracket. Now things are starting to get a little chippy out there as May tried to get a tie-up and Love pushed it away. And Josh Parrish, who's still mad about the last sequence with Hajusek, is over voicing his opinion. So officials are going to have to get some cooler heads to prevail, or things are going to turn in this game. We've seen Columbia Rockbridge turn up the defensive intensity, Michael, and here's Parrish. My first plan of attack for Olathe North would be to get Watson back out on the floor and tell him not to foul anymore. Porter from the baseline, and that little guy can shoot it, Michael.
He can really shoot it. That was a nice 15-foot jump shot when it looked like Rockbridge is trying to make a run. They're finally showing a little fight after coming down that first half and really getting it on the chin from Olathe North.
Ball thrown in the backcourt, and that's an over and back by the Bruins.
Yeah, and that defense is just bothering. Take a look at Coach Scanlon for Rockbridge. I think Rockbridge is still trying to figure out what hit them. Trying to show a little fight, but as soon as they do, Olathe North answers with the bucket.
Well, I think your guy, Jalen Watson's going to sit out the rest of this quarter, and they'll bring him back in the fourth quarter, but he is so dynamic. As here's Josh Parrish on a turnaround and a reach-in foul on Richard. And he'll hold his headband and hair and say, I can't believe it. As the Eagles play from the baseline with the big lead, late third quarter. Trying to move to the championship game on Saturday at 2:30. And Parrish can't hit from the inside. Tip try again. And he hits it out of bounds. It'll belong to the Bruins of Columbia Rockbridge. Take a look at Josh Parrish, who has 5 points in the game. His brother Jacob will be playing for the K-State Wildcats against TCU in the Big 12 championship game tomorrow. Number 10, the purple jersey, as Richard takes it to the goal and spins and scores. He's got 7 in the game coming off the bench. And he'll have a chance at an 8th point on a old-fashioned three-point play.
Oh, it's a nice spin move by Richard, getting to his left hand, able to finish. And you see the fight from him, these young men not giving up yet.
Good game off the bench for the 6'1 senior. He's got 8. A guy known more for another sport as a golfer. Showing some good skills as a basketball player. Again, the half-court pressure inside Cooper. Cooper off glass.
That's a good job by Cooper, coming to a jump shot and then powering it up, able to kiss it off the glass. 20 seconds remaining so far in this third quarter.
Ajacek, reverse layup. And the ball out of bounds to the Eagles of Olathe North. Davison on the baseline. Rockbridge having a good quarter, but not making a dent in the scoreboard as they trail by 22 at half. They're down by 23 right now. As Cooper to beat the buzzer, spinning out on the 3. And at the end of 3, it's 48-25. Olathe North trying to head to the championship of the 5th annual Fog Allen Invitational. And the fourth quarter is coming up next. The game of the week is brought to you by Hy-Vee. They're proud to support Kansas City High School athletics. To Dion.
Well, guys, after this one's over, we've got Deer Creek, Oklahoma going up against Jefferson City. I caught a little bit of that Jeff City game yesterday against Lee Summit North. They moved the ball well. They're athletic, and so is Deer Creek. They took a very good Van Horn team and beat them by 20. So it should be a fun one in the second game.
That will follow this one. That is the Jeff City, Missouri. The Jays taking on the Antlers of Deer Creek out of Edmond, Oklahoma. And that is the next matchup. Two good young teams. And Deer Creek, by the way, is the defending champions of this tournament. They won it in 2021. Here we go. Eagle basketball to start the fourth quarter. And Michael, you're in luck. Jalen Watson will be out there. Watson, the Parrish twins, Love, and T.J. Porter, Ajacek, Richard, Davidson, Priest, and May. Pull up, back iron by Love. Davidson the rebound. Outlet ahead now to May. Stolen back by Parrish. This guy's so quick.
Rockbridge trying to run like Olathe North, but it's difficult. These guys get back quick.
Here's Parrish. Out to Porter. Had a notion to trigger the 3.
Smart player. He can get that shot anytime he wants. Use a little bit of clock and get the shot, a better shot than that one.
Eagles running the clock with the big advantage at 23. It was as high as 29 at one point in the third quarter. And now the steal by Davidson. And the big guy finishes at the rim. Brady Davidson.
Nice job by Brady Davidson, the quarterback. A nice finger roll. We got a foul.
Reach-in foul on the Bruins. That is going to be, I believe, their 6th team foul, so no 1-and-1 yet, or is that, nope, they just put it on the board. 7th team foul, and 1-and-1 will start now for the Eagles, and it'll be Jason Parrish. Again, Olathe North first in 6A track. Jason won the 300 hurdles, and hit the front end of the 1-and-1. Tell you something, you're winning the hurdles, you are an athletic dude.
Man, period.
Especially the long hurdle, the 300 hurdles. I mean, track, all track is tough to me, but I'm just saying. As here's Priest, no. And the rebound was taken by Tucker Hurt. And good thought there. He tried to feed it back inside, but his teammate wasn't ready for it. Give it back to Olathe North.
That was coming in hot, man.
That had some steam on it. As here's Watson circling out on the dribble. So savvy with the ball. So calm with the ball. And just tell you what, he is a orchestrator of this offense for Olathe North. Undersized team that Love is their big man. He misses on the runner this time and then commits the frustration foul. He misses the shot and then compounds it with a foul. And we'll get a one-on-one at the other end with the big guy, Minix. That's just human nature, though.
Yeah,
you're frustrated by putting up a shot and you try to just get it back and you get the foul called on you.
Try to make up for it. He's probably only 14 years old. He's a freshman.
He's a baby. Yeah, but he can definitely play. He had 9 in the first game. He has 6 in this ball game. What a combination of Love and Watson.
I mean, you gotta love Watson.
You're really on it. This is our first game. All right.
Just get warmed up.
Yeah.
I'm here all year, baby. Let's go.
Yeah.
Me and you.
Yeah. Crush it. But I know you love this guy with the ball, though.
I mean, it's my little cousin. It's Watson.
I knew you were going to start claiming it
after
you told me already in the hospitality room. No relation. He's no relation to me.
Well, I don't know. All
right, you better check on that.
Yeah,
this guy is some kind of player.
It would make sense.
And the Eagles will take the timeout as Coach Ulrich. Let's see some of the action by the Olathe North point guard thus far in this ball game.
Well,
21 game high.
We'll call this one My Dear Watson. You like that, Kev? Got it started early and often right here with the finish, and the shot of the year already, the behind the back finish, and then right here 27 feet out, knocking it down, hand down, man down. He's had his way with Columbia Rockbridge tonight. 21 points so far in this game, and still 5:34 left. Taking the contact, able to finish, a complete player, and only a sophomore for this Olathe North team.
Yeah, he's had a handful of steals. He's got the 4 rebounds, also probably 4 or 5 assists. So he's had a heck of a game. And like I said, I don't think I see some sweat on his brow, so he has broken a little
sweat. He has broken a sweat.
But he is so calm.
Look at him. He's super cool. Doesn't get rattled. You can tell the game is at a different speed for him. And you hit that point sometime in your career, usually your junior or senior year in high school, but you can see the game is not too fast for him. He plays at his own pace.
And you think the timeout was about maybe using some clock for Olathe North with this?
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Coach Ulrich took the timeout. The Eagles are kind of spreading the floor a little bit. But I have a feeling 24 will handle it a lot.
I mean, it's so difficult. And these guys are already low to the floor, so they can turn the corner so fast and handle the basketball. Trying to spread Rockbridge out. You can't even double team them. That's how fast they are. Like I was thinking, you're going to have to foul them.
And they'll foul and send Watson to the foul stripe to shoot a 1-and-1. That second man cannot get over quick enough to set up the double team. Game's leading scorer with 21. Can't hit the front end of the 1-and-1. So he's missed a couple of free throws tonight. Your scoring line is Richard, blocked by Parrish, coming in from the weak side. Give it back to the Eagles as we got a player down behind the play. That's Richard, the star golfer. As the trainer will come out to take a look at him.
Yeah, hopefully it's okay. You see him diving for the ball, and he just kind of runs into the arm. Yeah. Hopefully he's all right. Took that one right on the nose, but he's a tough kid.
Yep. Just got hit in the face.
Glad he's all right.
He's frustrated, throwing his headband into the bleachers. He's having a good game. He's come off the bench to score some 8 points. Don't want to leave the floor. You see Coach Ulrich saying spread the floor. He wants his guys to run clock and just get a foul, and hopefully they can hit their free throws. They missed some front ends of the 1-on-1. And here's Watson gets the deck. No foul call this time. Eagles spread it out. Bruce for three. Yes, sir. Aiden Bruce. His first bucket of the game is a three-pointer.
That was great ball movement by Olathe North. They went to the four corners. And you tell Coach, only take the shot when you're wide open. That time, able to knock that one down from three.
Davidson, high-low, and Minix can't catch it. Turnover, Bruins.
But look who's down there guarding the post. 5'7", T.J. Porter is guarding Minix down low. And they're doing the work before the pass. A lot of people don't see that. They're fronting the post. They're not allowing easy post passes. So you'll say, man, why don't they use their height advantage? Well, they can't because the on-ball pressure is difficult to even pass against. And then you got Olathe North down low, fronting the post.
Porter handing off to Bruce. Both guys were running backs for Coach McCartney and the Eagles. They went 8-2. Eagles just managing the clock with the big lead here in the fourth quarter. They'll play tomorrow in the championship game, 2:30, Saturday the 3rd.
And great patience by Olathe North. Spreading the guys out and then just slicing, kicking, and pitching that one short. But Love with the rebound, pass down low. It's blocked.
Parrish got blocked underneath as he continues his battle against the 6'5" guys at 5'10".
Good hustle by both players, still hustling. And Parrish, he's just all over the place. He just has that dog in him that you can't teach. There's a turnover.
Second unit in for the Eagles. They turn it over, and a bucket at the other end by Jagger Cornell.
Is it Jagger or Jagger? Because I think Jagger just sounds super cool.
I don't know. All I know is
Jagger.
I think everybody on the listed JV and varsity rosters played tonight. Yes, nice steal by the Bruins, and you think it's Jagger?
I think it's Jagger. He looks like a Jagger. The hair flowing, the step through. I'm going to go with Jagger and not Jagger.
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
His mom might be listening.
Yeah,
so.
all right. Free throw missed by the Olathe North Eagles. That's Logan. So the Eagles not closing this game out by hitting free throws. That'll be a problem. Want to close out games. Missed by Davidson. Must hit your free throws in the fourth quarter.
Yeah,
you're going to run this style of game. If you're going to spread the floor, they're going to foul you. You've got to take advantage of that. Rejected by Davidson, but he'll draw the foul. And that'll be Eli Madden.
Yeah, Eli Madden, a 6'4" junior that time, able to draw the foul, and 20-point lead. He'll go to the line. We had a good game before this one between crosstown rivals, host William Chrisman and Truman High School, and Chrisman pulling that one out.
Yeah, 46-42, Trey Taylor for the Bears at 19, and that was a grudge match there.
That was a really good game.
Gym was packed, and yeah, that was the Battle of Nolan Road there.
The Battle of Nolan Road. And
so William Chrisman and Lee Summit North were winners tonight. They'll move on to the Consolation Championship. And then you got Van Horn and Truman moving to the 7th place game tomorrow. As the Eagles continue to miss free throws. Bond with a 3-ball. And Davison is fouled from behind. This is more like the 3rd unit in the game for Olathe North. Getting some late minutes here. And see the starters on the bench.
Yeah, going to be some good games tomorrow. A couple of good players on that bench right there for Olathe North, as well as Truman High School. Got to shout out my guy Maddox Bristow, Maddie, and Major Dudek, 2 seniors over there, and doing a great job as Truman unable to pull it out tonight, but a really good team as that first free throw is is knocked down for Brady Davison, the quarterback for Columbia Rockbridge.
Battle on the inside. That is Rollwing. Rollwing gets it back. Skip pass. And the three is short there by Tucker Hurt. Yep, we've got about 30 guys playing tonight. Everybody and the JV getting on the floor tonight for both these squads as we got a foul. And we'll send another Eagle to the free throw stripe. Let's see if they can hit a front end to the 1-on-1. That's been a struggle tonight, but I think Coach Ulrich has to like the way his team played tonight. They got a good start, and I think it started with their defense.
Oh, for sure.
Then they hit some shots and really never looked back. And
that defense was suffocating from the tip tonight. They were everywhere, so active, jumping ball screens. And there's the on-ball defense is something you just don't see in high school basketball like that, like the way they play. I mean, it's amazing, and it's fun to watch.
Cornell, nope.
Jagger.
Eagles did hit a free throw. So now they're in the double bonus, so they don't have to worry about missing that front end of the 1-on-1. This time it'll be Bonds. Malachi Bonds, the junior. Oh, man, I put that on a platter. Bonds, come on.
I missed it.
Oh, well, all right.
I missed it. It wasn't. I missed it. I'm sorry.
It's
early.
Yeah,
it's early.
Yeah, all right.
I feel like I'm in mid-season form though.
Oh, really?
I had a couple of good ones earlier.
All right.
I'm gonna give myself credit.
Don't hit me slapping yourself on the back there in this small booth we're in here.
Hey man, we're in a
You were in a tight
booth.
squeeze and you're skinny now.
I know.
Yeah, here's your guy, Jagger. Here's Bonds driving and a charge. Player control foul on the Olathe North Eagle. And give it back to Rockbridge.
Take a look at it right here. Good job by my man. Who was that? Looked like Jagger.
Yep, he stood in.
Standing in, taking the charge. It's the hair for me, man. My man got the flowing hair. He looks like a rocker. So it has to be Jagger.
All right. Mom was a fan of the Rolling Stones, is what you're saying. Under a minute to play in regulation. Good ball movement by the Bruins. And that's the theme of the night. The Eagles with the quick hands get the steal. And the ball on the deck. I think we're going to get a foul on Ronnie. Go to the other end and shoot free throws. Both teams in the double bonus.
You see Jagger's last name?
Yeah, Cornell.
That's my middle name. Come on. Little known facts. That could be a trivia on down the line. No?
Whew. Your ego's writing some checks here late in the game.
Not
I'll tell you, man.
It's a fact. That's my middle name, Kevin.
I know, but I'm just saying.
Kevin, it's too early in the year to be a
It's a big
hater.
ego that somebody's going to use your middle name in a trivia
We
question.
could use it.
All right, well, yeah. All right. Michael Watson, first game. Really proud of his performance.
Mid-season form, baby.
Yeah, there you go.
Mid-season.
And Ayub Lamrani puts it up and in. And a wide open game has occurred as Rollwing will put it up and in. Connor Rollwing, his first bucket of the game as Eagles get it inbounds. Here's Madden into the front court. The Eagles led it by 22 at halftime. And they're going to win, looks like by 20 if there's no more fouling. And there is more. Oh, my gosh. And they do foul, so we will get more free throws. All right. Well, we'll get more free throws here awarded to Xavier Logan, a 5'10 junior guard. He's actually been one of the guys hitting the free throws in the fourth quarter. And he hits a pair. 22 the lead, just like at halftime for Olathe North. Long three by Phillips. Ball game over. And your final in the first semifinal, Olathe North going to 2-0 on the year. Rockbridge will drop to 2-1 with the loss, their first loss of the year. 21 by Jalen Watson, and a handful of other stats, steals, rebounds, and assists, as Adam Ulrich's team gets a big win behind their quick hands and good defense and their star point guard, Jalen Watson, as your final. 58-36, Olathe North runs away from the Bruins of Columbia Rockbridge.
Yeah, they came out early and often and got it done defensively, setting the tone, understanding they were going to be undersized, but it didn't matter.
Well, we'll get to our Hy-Vee star of the game now with Dion.
Here with Jalen Watson from Olathe North, and 2 games in 2 days. Looked like you had a close one yesterday, but you guys came out on fire tonight. What was the difference in this game than yesterday?
I think we just came out with more energy, and we were shooting a lot better than we were yesterday. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Well, you got a good rest there in the fourth quarter. Is that going to help because you got to turn right around and play tomorrow afternoon?
Yeah, that's probably going to help a lot.
All right, well, good luck. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jalen. Thanks, Dion. Special thanks to the AD, Greg McGee, here at William Chrisman. Thanks to our coaches, Coach Adam Ulrich and Jim Scanlon. And we need to get a break in before we wrap up. Olathe North rolls in the semifinals. Olathe North led from start to finish. Led it by 22 at half. They win it by 22. Our producer, Dean Andruck, for Michael Watson, Dion Clisso, our entire crew. Kevin White saying so long from the Fog Allen Invitational. Our final once again in our first semifinal. Olathe North, a big winner, 58-36. As we say goodnight from William Chrisman High School in Independence, Missouri.